New companies offering a 3.5-year cruise for remote workers starting at almost $33,000 per year. You may have heard of another similar living at sea cruise that had to be canceled because it could not secure a ship. But the different line, this one here called Villa Via Residence, says it does have a ship, and it is expected to launch in May from Southampton, England. The cruise says it'll stop at ports in 147 countries. Prices start, if you want to break it down, $89 a day. So that's another way to look at it. But that ups to more than $115,000 before taxes and fees. I don't know, but that's a lot of time at sea. But because the bottom line is that the internet is so good on these things. A lot of people, they're remote workers, and that could be the way.
And you can watch us.
All you can eat.
All you can eat.
Sign me up.
Done. They have movie theaters. A lot of people retire on the ship.
Could you imagine that, or a one-bedroom apartment here? You'd be lucky to get it for that kind of money.
That's true. Very good perspective.
Let's take this show on the road, people.
I like it.
Or on a cruise.
Yeah, take it on the ocean. Yeah, you're right. There's no road. I'm just killing it today, aren't I? Yeah,
we got you.
54 degrees right now and cloudy, but this is much better than what we started with this morning. Temperatures are mild. To put this in perspective, the average high for today's date in Central Park is 41 degrees. So it's 50 warm? No, not necessarily, but for this time of year, it's pretty good, and it's the reason we saw rain this morning rather than snow. We're a little behind schedule when it comes to the average first occurrence of measurable snowfall in New York City. That typically happens mid-December. Haven't seen it yet. It is breezy out there, that area of low pressure just off the coast. You see wind near our coastal communities, 10 to 15 miles per hour. That should back off a little bit today, but it will stay breezy. Now we're watching visibility issues. A lot of moisture to work with from the rain that fell overnight, right? So 2 miles of visibility for Islip and Newburgh, 4 for Morristown, just under 1.5 miles in Trenton. It's something we're watching closely when it comes to such a big travel day, right? Satellite and radar, though, definitely looking better. At least radar is compared to what we dealt with this morning. Still seeing some light rainfall in parts of Suffolk County from Brookhaven over through East Moriches up through Riverhead. So some drizzle does linger across the tri-state area, but the widespread, consistent, heavy rain that we started with this morning, that has moved on. Still seeing flood warnings in effect for areas close to rivers. I listed some of these rivers here. Of course, Passaic, we're really watching closely. It is expected to crest in the moderate flood stage as we move toward this weekend. These are numbers we'll be watching for the next several days. But Saddle River, Ramapo, Passaic, Millstone, Raritan, Rockaway rivers, all under that flood warning, and those areas in green. This is the center of low pressure, so this is moving on. It's taken the heavy rain with it, moving into other parts of New England. And it looks like, for our area airports at least, not seeing any major issues. We're looking down the East Coast here. Florida's seen a lot of rain today. Watch for travel delays there if you have any travel. Then over near Chicago and the Midwest in general, seeing some snowfall. Right now, we're also watching another storm system pushing the West Coast in the next couple of days. But our major airports, looking at the flights, no major delays right now. Any major airport other than Dallas-Fort Worth, and our airports so far so good. So that's good news considering what a busy travel day it is, and considering that we started with a pretty potent storm system that dropped an inch or two of rain across the area. From here, it does stay unsettled. It stays misty and drizzly today. You see those spotty showers popping in this afternoon and evening under a mostly cloudy sky, but it stays mild. Our lows are in the upper 40s into tomorrow morning, and tomorrow afternoon our highs are back in the mid-50s. It does look like we'll get a bit of a break in the cloud cover tomorrow afternoon, but we start the day with that same chance for a little misty drizzle. Looking at the hour by hour today, you see 50s. It's mild for this time of year. A few showers as we move toward this evening. Overall, not the most pleasant day outside, but it also could be a whole lot colder. 54, not too bad. Moving into tonight, lows in the upper 40s, and then tomorrow's high similar to where we landed today, with some of that afternoon drying, offering a touch of sunshine. We're trading in the 50s for 40s starting this weekend, but we also get some sunshine back. It'll be nice to see the sunny skies on Sunday, and then we start 2024 with highs in the mid-40s. Michelle and David?
Oh, I cannot wait to see the sun. Thank you so much, Danny.
Still to come on Eyewitness News at noon, we have some living proof. Check this out, that you are never too old to become an internet sensation.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jen Ashton, and here's your prescription for wellness on how to preserve muscle mass as you age. First, increase your protein intake. Try adding more beans, Greek yogurt, or protein powders into your diet. Try progressive resistance training or lifting weights. This way you gradually amp up your workout as your strength and endurance improves. And finally, practice moving your body just a little faster, like sitting up from chairs or walking up the stairs. This teaches your muscles to use strength in a more effective way. I'll have more tips on healthy living on GMA3. I'll see you there.
And you can watch GMA3 at 1 o'clock right after this newscast right here on Channel 7.